If you're a new real estate agent, or if you're a newer agent that has some business, but you really feel like you missed out on something and you want to take your business to the next level, then you're going to want to watch this entire video, because I'm going to talk about some of the amazing things that eXp Realty offers to new agents, which led me to choose eXp Realty as my brokerage. And once you watch this video, I think you're going to want to make the same decision that I did. Are you ready to dive in with me? We'll sit down, get ready, and let's go. Hey everybody, it's your host here, David Baker with the Modern Times Agent. Now, if you want to learn everything from rev share to real estate and everything in between here at eXp, then the first thing you need to do is you need to tap that little subscribe button and click that little bell so you'll be notified every time I put out a new video for new agents, seasoned agents, and all kinds of agents in between. If you're thinking about joining eXp Realty, whether you are on step one or you've been in business for 25 years, you've got to reach out to me, because I want to make the transition easy and smooth, and also to tell you all about the things that we have to offer here when you join with me as your sponsor. Now, all you have to do is send me an email, send me a text message. You know you can give me a call on the phone, or why not click the link in the description, get on the calendar, and we can do a video call together, or just talk, and I can give you the information that you're looking for when it comes to joining eXp Realty. Okay, now in this video, as I mentioned, I want to talk about the education and resources that are available to new agents. Specifically, right now, I want to talk about the classes and the training, because that is something that led me to eXp Realty. Because after having so many years of sales experience where I had to do so much on my own in another industry, I was looking for a place that kind of gave me a fast start, right? I wanted to jump right in. Now, if you're a brand new real estate agent, fresh off the block, then what you've been studying is probably going to be the things that you needed to take to pass the real estate licensing exam, right? Okay, but I want you to think about something. How much of that exam and what you studied was about building your business, getting clients, running a business in the modern world, being an independent agent, being a producer, revenue generation? Probably not too much. Now, if you've been in the real estate industry for some time, but you're a slightly newer agent and you're finding yourself in a position where you're not getting the information that you need, or the training, or just the help overall, well, that's what I want to talk to you about today, because I get it, okay? I get it. I've worked in sales in different industries, and I see the different ways things happen. And I've talked to people at other brokerages, and when they were soliciting me and trying to get me to come on board, and I was talking to them about the help they're going to give me, like the training, how am I going to get started, get the ball rolling. You know, they all told me they would help me, you know, they would give me some guidance. They knew I had some sales experience, but, you know, they told me all these different things. But when it came down to it, it felt like they were saying it as if they didn't necessarily want to do it, because it would take away from their time focusing on production, right? Focusing on sales. I get it. They want to run their business. They just wanted me to come on board. That's what I love about eXp. They've got people to help you, to do the training. It's like, let's say you come on board with me as your sponsor. Well, you're going to get a few different things. First of all, you're going to get a mentor. Now, I've talked about this in other videos. So you can join with me as your sponsor, David Baker, no matter where you are in America. Okay, you could be in any state and you can choose me. And as I've talked about in other videos, there are things you get, you know, by working with me and my network. But what you're also going to get is a mentor in your market. Okay, so let's say you're in Nashville, Tennessee, or you're in Okoboji, Florida, or you're in, you know, Worcester, Ohio. You're going to get someone who can help mentor you, especially if you're fresh off the block, and that person's going to be located in your market. So they're going to understand a lot more about your local vibe and be able to help you with things that are specific to your state, right? So that's one of the awesome things. And that's not even what I was here to talk about. I just remembered it again and wanted to bring it up because it's pretty cool. It's pretty exciting that you have someone you can just contact. I mean, and that's on top of like the state broker, the weekend brokers who can help you, people who help you in EXP's world. If you're brand new, you might be thinking that all of being a real estate agent is just meeting some people and doing some sales. But it's so much more than that, okay? That's just a part of the business. There is so much more, okay? There are things like getting clients, which I just mentioned. Then there's building a pipeline of continual clients, understanding all the processes. You've got the issues of making sure that your clients are satisfied, of course, and helping them. You've got some real estate things that are additional, real estate fundamentals and planning that you need to learn. All these different things, they're going to go into making you an amazing agent. Of course, having a great network behind you and choosing the right sponsor, obviously that's going to be really helpful as well. So let me talk about some of the classes, like the fast start classes as they call them, that can help you and that are going to be available to you just because you join EXP, because they've got this cool educational platform. And what's awesome is you don't have to attend them in person, like you don't have to travel somewhere. You can do it virtually from your home, from your co-working office, remote space, wherever you're working. And it makes it very helpful because you can do it on your own time. And I think that once you see the list of classes, you're gonna be able to choose the ones that meet your needs. Now, like I mentioned in my other videos, of course, there are the 40 to 50 live classes a week. Those are in addition to what I'm talking about today. I think this is a reason EXP Realty is so great for new agents, because it got my attention. And I wasn't just arbitrarily looking around, okay? I was seeking certain things when joining a real estate brokerage. So let me tell you about some of the classes that you're gonna get. Let's go through them, not in a specific order, but I want to address them because I want to let you know about the value of what you're getting. Obviously, they're going to have a class called Navigating the EXP Roadmap, and that's going to be helping you understand the EXP processes and the systems. After that basic class, you're going to step into the Setting Up Your EXP Business. That's going to help you with all kinds of technology stuff, getting your name registered, getting on the website, right? Getting your own page where you can give out to people to view. They're going to give you an email address. You're going to have the ability also, which is really cool thanks to the technology, to redirect your email or forward your email to your own unique domain name, which is really cool because maybe you want to use the EXP Realty name or maybe you want to brand yourself. And if you're not familiar with the concept of branding yourself, don't worry. I'm going to talk about that in another video and how EXP is there for you to brand yourself so you can build up your name, but use them as your broker and back office, right? Next, of course, there's actually a class on the mentor program, which you'll be taking, especially if you haven't done your first 3 deals yet. So if you haven't closed to 3 transactions in the last certain period of time, you will get the mentor assigned to you. You can also volunteer to have a mentor, and that person can help you get started. It can help you be refreshed as well. I was talking to another agent who was saying he hadn't done any deals in many years. He just kept his license active. And I understand he wanted to have it there for when he needed it. And he's like, I want to talk to someone. I want to have someone available to consult about some things locally and just some different things about the processes and how things have changed. Of course, things are always changing. So he was excited about the mentor program. I'm talking to a lot of people about EXP, what I like about it. People are contacting me, asking me why I went there, what the deal is, how to come on board, and I love it. It's great. I mean, I love helping people, and I love sharing what I found. Like, I did this research, I found the place for me, and I'm like, this is why I found it. If you like it, why not come on board with me? And let's build this thing together. There's another technology class you're going to get, which teaches you how to use the EXP Workplace. That's like your back office, okay? That is going to help you understand the different software programs because there are a lot of things that are available to you at no charge. And I think that's incredible. Like how to use SkySlope, how to use transaction tracking, the digital signature aspect, like with SkySlope, for example, using KV Core, which is the client relationship manager. And they have a bunch of classes on KV Core. So there's a lot that you can do with it. It's really powerful. It's got like some lead generation features. You're going to have access to like drip marketing features. There's a lot of stuff in there, and you really want to take advantage of it. Why? Because it's worth thousands of dollars a year. Okay, you're getting it for free. It's worth thousands of dollars a year. Why not use it? If you've ever used any kind of CRM or client management system, they are very powerful, but a lot of people seem not to know how to use many of the features. I know, because I've used a lot of software in my life and I didn't get to use every feature. Looking back, it would have been a nice touch if I took advantage of some of that stuff, especially if it's coming to me for free. It's a real value that's added to being with EXP. Now let's talk about the other types of classes that I think are super important. You're going to get a fast start class called Real Estate Fundamentals, which is not what you learned in your books, okay? What you learn in your school books and your perhaps ebooks or online education, whatever you took to get your certificate and to study for the exam, it's going to be different. These are fundamentals of running a real estate business. And of course, other fundamentals that apply specifically to your business, okay? Not the generic concepts that you may have learned and specific state laws and ethics and things like that you learned from your schooling, but something that's going to apply to your real estate business. The next one is crucial, okay? That one is real estate business planning. Remember something, if you're an independent real estate agent, you're running a business, okay? You've got to run it like a business, okay? You can't just run around with all these things in your head and not have a plan laid out, right? So you want to have some guidance on how to run it as a business. You are a business owner if you're an independent real estate agent. Even if you work on a team, you might be partnered with someone. You might have a whole team. You might have 20 people under you. You might have 100 people under you. If you're a new agent, you might not have the experience. You might have it from another industry, but you might not have the experience of running a real estate business and the different things that it entails. This class is super helpful because it gives you some guidance on planning, understanding what you're going to need to do. There's so many things you need to do other than just put a sign out on someone's lawn or snap a few photos or show a few houses. There's a lot to it, and you want to have a plan before you make some moves. Chance favors the well-prepared, right? I wish I came up with that. I didn't, but that's a great saying because the more you prepare and the more you're ready to take action, the more you've got your path laid out for you, you have, dare I say, more luck or more opportunities coming to you. And I think that's going to be a key part of making a plan for your business. Now, by the way, if you're watching this and you're not a brand new agent and you do have a team, like I mentioned, and you want to get them the training, no problem. When we talk about bringing your team over, these trainings are going to be available to them so that, again, you can focus on your sales. You might have 20 years of experience. Your team might have 1 year of experience. You might have brand new team members. This stuff is available, and this is part of that value that I wanted because obviously I'm focused on helping people come on board, helping new agents and established agents come on board to eXp Realty. Okay, the next one, this is important. It's called Lead Generation Fundamentals. Yeah, leads. You need business, right? Everybody needs business. Now, if you've been in business for 30 years, you probably have a huge, I was going to say Rolodex, but I know some of you don't know what that is. That's the cards that people spin. They would have like a little wheel and there'd be papers in there with different cards and phone numbers. Maybe today we'll say contact database. Lead generation is going to help you drum up business. It's going to help you have people contact you about potentially buying or selling a property, right? The goal is to attract new clients, and that's what lead generation is all about. Now, there are people out there who buy leads, and that works for some people, but what if you could create a system that starts to fill your pipeline so you have a constant stream of people that you might be working with? Having a large number of leads it's good and bad, right? You could be overwhelmed, but when you first start, you've got to get some clients. Once you've gone through the people that you know, your family, your friends, it's time to start bringing in new business from outside of your primary circle. And that's where lead generation comes in. So once you've gotten leads, after you've mastered lead generation, which by the way, is not easy to master, okay? That's the process. And having a class to help you get started is going to be very helpful. But it's going to take time to build up a pipeline or a flow of leads and new traffic coming into your email and contacting you and reaching out to you. It's not instant, but you've got to get started on it. It takes time. I've spent years developing my personal network of business connections, my real estate connections, my connections in other industries. And when I started, we didn't really have training on this. There were, sales books from the 50s and things like that, and the 60s and different eras. But while those things still hold true, the modern way of generating leads is very different. Okay, the old things still work. I'm sure cold calling works, different strategies, buying leads and things like that for information on sales that didn't go through, different types of potential contacts. But I think that it's great to start with the class because it starts to give you some guidance to get the ball rolling. Okay, now once you get some leads, like I was saying, what do you need to do with them? You need to convert your leads. So what do you think the next class is going to be? Lead conversion fundamentals. Getting a lead is the first valuable step. The next step is converting the lead into a client. And that is one of the most important things in the entire sales process. Okay, I don't just mean it right now in the beginning of your business. I mean forever, okay? Converting leads into clients is crucial because if you get leads and you lose them, then what value were they to you, right? So the next class is going to be lead conversion fundamentals, where they discuss how to convert your leads into buyers, into sellers, into listings, into clients. And that is so crucial. So you've got two parts to the lead process, right? You've got to get the lead, and then you have to convert the lead. Some people call it closing the lead. There are a lot of different terms, but no matter how you look at it, it's important. So once you get these leads, right, and you have their data, what are you going to do? You're going to take the next class, which is going to be database management fundamentals. So when you have a bunch of leads, a bunch of potential customers, all right, you're going to need to manage their data in the sense that you want to be able to keep in constant communication with them, right? Let them know that you're available. Don't bother them or overwhelm them. But when the time comes, when they're ready to make a decision about buying or selling, you're going to be there, okay? There are different strategies like drip marketing, which is a slow, continuous marketing process. There's going to be email newsletters. There are going to be other strategies to take the data that you have from the leads who've contacted you and manage it and work with it and harness it. Building a book of business is, not to sound too cliche, but it's like planting a tree, right? You get some seeds, you plant them, and you water them, and over time, voila, something grows out of it. Is something going to grow every single time? No. But if you're diligent and you put the effort forth and you follow a process, then some of them will convert or they will close. You'll close those leads, and that's your goal. Additionally, you're going to want to keep in touch with previous clients, right? You want to let them know that you're there for them. What if they want to make another move? What if they want to resell their property? What if they want to buy a rental? What if they want to buy a commercial building or residential if you're a commercial agent? You want to make sure they're there, that you're there. Okay, so you want to nurture your leads, and you want to nurture your current clients too. You appreciate them, they appreciate you, and let them know that you're there for them. So that's what some of these classes are going to be about. Now, the next classes that are being available are, well, you can never take enough of these classes, and those are sales fundamentals. That's another key class because, as we mentioned, you've got to discuss and think about converting those leads into buyers and sellers and into working with you and having them choose you as their agent, right? The fundamentals of sales are the first step, okay? So that is a key class you want to take. There are many things to be learned. You can never learn enough about the sales process. You have so many different personalities in the world, right? That's why EXP offers so many classes on sales. They even give you access to Grant Cardone training. People pay thousands of dollars for this training. How do I know that? Well, I didn't buy the training in the past before I went to EXP. But I paid hundreds of dollars once to see him speak. And I went to a seminar of his, and people were just lining up to pay thousands of dollars for sales training. It was incredible. And people were so excited when they were there that I could see he obviously knows something about sales, right? The guy, it's impressive. I mean, whether you follow him as an investor, or you just follow him in the news, or you look at his real estate transactions, the thing to remember is he's built up a huge business training people on how to do sales. And that training that they give you as part of being an EXP Realty agent is so valuable. Because if you take it, you might learn something new. And each time you learn one new thing, like if I get just one takeaway from a class or a seminar or something that I'm learning, that could change my business. It could send me on a different path. It could give me just something that gets my attention that I can take away and I can use again in the future. So I think that's just awesome. So you're going to take your fundamentals and then you're going to go more advanced. And if you want just unlimited sales training, there are constant classes every week. There are recorded webinars, seminars, etc. available for you to enhance your sales skills. As you can see, I got a little passionate about that. Okay, that's because I've been part of different sales organizations. I've watched the sales process from different companies in different industries, in the insurance industry, in the travel industry, in multiple industries. And I can see the difference between someone who has training, who has experience, etc. And I can see how they do it versus someone who's just kind of arbitrarily saying words trying to do something. Okay, the next thing is going to be a more refined class. We've got 3 more that I want to talk about. The next one is going to be a class called Working with Buyers. Obviously, that's a more specific class, part of the sales process as well. I know some of you out there are planning to only work with buyers, or you might only work with buyers, and that's fine. So why not learn even more, refine your process, get things all lined up, and learn as much as you can about working with buyers. Now, on the other hand, what do you think the next class is going to be? Working with sellers. That's right. So some of you only work with sellers. You only want to list things. You only want to do things in a certain way. And that's fine. Now, some of you are going to work with buyers and sellers. Why not? Maybe you help a buyer find a new house and you get them set up, but they've got to sell their other house, right? So you might also help them with the listings. There's just unlimited opportunity in real estate. It's incredible. It applies to both residential and commercial real estate, right? So you're going to have classes on working with buyers and working with sellers. The next class you're probably going to take is going to be using the EXP Workplace as a business tool. The EXP Workplace is where you log in and you see all of the different software programs available to you, or most of them, of course. Maybe you don't see everything right on one page. You're also going to see software and a section where you can track your transactions, track your status on different things, and also see how the people who you sponsor are doing in their production. Because remember, one of the cool advantages of EXP is that you can bring in people in your downline and you will participate in revenue sharing. I mean, you can bring people into a lot of brokerages, right? They have different setups. But what I liked about EXP was the revenue sharing specifically. I thought that was great because you can build a huge business just bringing in agents and helping them, or giving them some guidance, some inspiration, and hopefully bringing a lot to the table to add value for them choosing you as your sponsor. Which takes me to my goal, right? I want to bring that value to you. I want you to be part of my network so you can get access to my resources, get access to my people, the perks we have for those who join with me as their sponsor. So if you're thinking about joining eXp Realty, whether you already have your license, even if you just got your license yesterday, or you're in the process of getting your license, or you're an established agent, you got to reach out to me. I'm talking to people about this all the time. I love it. It's a passion for me. I want to help you. I want to see you grow. One of the things that makes me happiest in my business life is seeing other people be successful, especially the people in my circle, the people that that are here, whether it's virtually or in real life, as we used to say, IRL. I want all of us to have great success, and I want to be part of it. It makes me feel incredible when I think that I contributed and helped someone with their success, especially in an industry that I have a passion for. So reach out to me, okay? Whenever is good for you. whenever you want, whatever time of day, get in touch with me. Send me an email. You know you can send me a text message. You're welcome to give me a call or click the link in the description. Get on the calendar. Let me know if there's anything specific you want to talk about. Or if you're already ready to sign up, I have a guide below on how to find me as your sponsor in the EXP system when you sign up. Obviously, you're going to look for my name, but I've got more details than just look for David Baker in there. All right, everybody. I am so happy that you watched this video. If you're a new agent, let's build this thing. There's so much opportunity. It's so awesome. I just love the concept of real estate. I just like to look at houses for fun. I went to an open house the other day, and I just loved looking at this new piece of property, seeing how the neighborhood was different. It had a unique view, and I was like, wow, I just learned something new about the angle of homes in a certain neighborhood, how the sunlight hit it, and how it could see this huge area over the valley. I love it. And I hope you love it too. So, all right, everyone, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.